Bugs force a library in Shawnee to shut down for even longer than initially expected. Kelly Taylor has the new details on what is being done to make sure this building is bug-free.
The Shawnee branch is still closed here after those unwanted visitors found their way inside, but the staff has been working around the clock to address the problem. People were met with these closed signs at the front door and the drive-up book return at Johnson County's Shawnee Library branch.
I just finished a book and I come by once every couple weeks and return my book and get another one.
The library closed Friday after someone returned books that appeared to be infested with bed bugs. Christopher Leach is the library's spokesperson. He says they contacted the person who returned the books, then got right to work, making sure the problem didn't spread. There are 10 to 12,000 books and other things in the library that need to be baked, inspected, and wiped down. And every book goes into one of these bakers for about an hour and a half to kill any bed bugs. And they heat up to about 120 degrees.
If you have a lunch bag that you take to work or on camping, one of the foil-lined fabric items, it's a very similar thing with a heater attached.
If you have books you want to return, Christopher says put them in a sealable plastic bag and give them to a librarian at any Johnson County library. And if you have books on hold, call to change your pickup location. There won't be any fines while the location is closed.
So we're anxious to get this problem solved and reopened as soon as we can, but we don't want to move too quickly. We want to take the time necessary to make sure it's solved for good.
And Jody's happy the library is giving all the books a thorough check.
That kind of creeps me out to think that we'd be bringing books home and we could be bringing something like bed bugs into our own homes. So I appreciate that very much.
Later this week, the library will be getting 4 large bakers big enough to fit a few carts in at once, and they're hoping to be open by next week, if not sooner. In Shawnee, Kelly Taylor, KCTV 5 News.